Watch me move under pressure like it takes no effort. This feeling forever. If you want it, we can fly. Sip slide. Tell me what's your vibe. Pull to the right. Oh, shawty, she can't wait. She want me for keeping. I might stay for the weekend. Then I'm out. Can't say no. Don't pay me now. Can't get attached. That's right. You could do it out.
Yeah. So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh wow, oh yeah.
Everybody's gonna hear about it?
For sure. The whole city's gonna, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral, come on in.
Okay, I'm excited.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our show, 2K TV. Is that possible?
Yeah, awesome. I have these here.
Okay.
Check them out.
I love this one. This one's perfect.
That size is good?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I get it so I'm looking at it or you're looking at it?
Really, it's up to you. It's your preference. It's your body. You're going to have to live with it for the next, like, 2 to 3 years. So it's up to you, whatever you feel like.
Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's going to kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, didn't I come to play? Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happens in Vegas apparently lasts 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know, they're going to try to play me with the team I'm on and then beat me with me, which is kind of funny. So just being able to just now have that little connection is just amazing.
Me, I usually only use one player the whole game, and I try to abuse, so I might get Damian Lillard and just try to score 60 with him.
Giannis is too overpowered on 2K, by the way. It's just impossible to defend against him.
Okay, but what if you become the Giannis next year? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say it's unfair, but I'm still gonna use it.
Okay. And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you gonna get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right across my face.
Okay, well,
won't be a long tattoo. All right, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for all of you. And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right now. And today to talk about that, I'm joined by gameplay director Mike Wayne. Mike, welcome back to 2K TV.
Hey, nice to see you again, Chris. Good to be here.
So I noticed we have some community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you. What's it like for the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, Rec, the
with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got DeLon Wright. Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Gafford in at the 5. And there's the call on Boss. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Wright, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Wright. Outside, Beal. And a miss there on the triple. Now the pass to Van Fleet to the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
Outside, Beal. Gafford passes to Kuzma. Porzingis with the ball. Back to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And stolen by Siakam. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Beal from long range. And it's Van Fleet with the rebound. Here's Toronto now. Siakam outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And the first one at the line is good. And for Siakam. Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Siakam hits them both.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now, here's Siakam. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Beal against Anunoby. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Right outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Van Vliet. Toronto grabs the miss. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Porzingis.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge. Over his career, not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting for Washington.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
King, the pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam outside to the inside. King, that's good. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Anunoby, basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Right, the pass to Gafford. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Wizards trail by 8. Wright dishes to Beal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Back to King. Porzingis with the steal. Kuzma passes to Wright. There's Beal with the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. They've had a difficult time in this matchup. They've lost both games so far this season. I asked him how he thought they could turn around. He said, we have to improve our defensive intensity, quicken our rotations. We can make things tough around the rim with our shot blockers, but we also have to close out on the perimeter. We'll see if they can flip the script tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
King, the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Kicks to Barnes. Here's King. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 13-point game. Outside Porzingis. Outside Beal. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Anunoby, good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Beal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. King against Wright. Top of the key, Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Wizards trail by 16. Here's Beal. They can't stop the run with that one.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
This has been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And the Wizards making a change here. Diaz checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. No problem knocking that one down.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had 16 points in the win against Detroit.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Morris. They trail by 18. Poke loose. King with the steal. Barnes passes to King. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to King. Pass to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Wizards trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Porzingis has got 6.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Kispert. Porzingis inside. He's against King.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Wizards trail by 19. Back to Morris. Passes it to Nunn. Avdia with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. King outside. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Nunn finds Morris. Now Kispert. Pass to Nunn. Here's Kispert. Now Avdia. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Bertel dishes to Porter. Pass to Van Vliet. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Porzingis. And Bertel pulls it down.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Kispert, the bucket on the assist by Avdia.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Nunn. This game they had 12. The Wizards shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one.
Substitution on the court.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's King at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Another foul. Give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Outside, Beal. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal slip.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Beal. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kispert, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kispert's got 8 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
To the inside. Takes it out to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Van Vliet passes to King. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Intelligent pass by Fred. Knows how to get the ball to a ready shooter.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against Detroit, had a huge game. He scored 45 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And Kuzma slams it in.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not settling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 17. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, and stolen by Kuzma. Passes it to Kispert. He kicks to Beal. The pass to Kuzma, out to the wing. Beal deciding where to go with it, and he makes that one. Beal's got his second basket.
And this is Beal's role. He's out here to score the ball, and he does it at a high rate.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 16. Washington calls timeout. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft to that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here's Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Here's King. Up and in on the layup. 18 points for Boss.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Pass to Kispert. King with the steal. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Kispert. 8 points his last outing. They need this. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backdoor. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Anunoby. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Detroit.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
The Wizards have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Back to Wright. Down low. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 5 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 20. Pass to King. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
King with the block. The pass to Van Vliet. Back to King. Barnes passes to King. Raptors moving the ball around. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Defense is out.
And really keeping the ball hopping around there offensively.
So for the Wizards, Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Kispert. And Morris subbed in for Wright.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Now here's Porzingis. He's coming off a 28-point game against San Antonio.
Even though he got fouled a lot, he never lost any of his aggressiveness. He kept making free throws, and then in the process, really frustrated the D.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And Toronto making a change here. Banton's checked in. Here's King, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the Wizards with possession after the Raptors pick up two. Porzingis. That one's off. Still out of sync. Toronto's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Barnes outside. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
The Wizards have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Here's none. Following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Morris kicks to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Fires for three. Here's Avdia. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Barnes finds Siakam to the inside. King, that's good. That's now 26 points for Boss.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Pass to Nunn. And here is Morris. Avdia with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clock at 4. No one covering. Porzingis has got 14 points.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Banton, the pass to King. Barnes with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability. So as we conclude the first half, so far...
The score, your Raptors, 71, the Wizards, 46.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boss has been sensational.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. DeJuan Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford into the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Porzingis. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Passes to Gafford. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Washington. Beal finds Wright. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And another miss by Washington.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Kuzma outside. Back to Wright. Drives to the hoop. To stop the run. Basket counts. Porzingis has got 16.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
King, the pass to Van Vliet. Barnes, bounce pass. Here's King. And he banks in the layup. That's now 32 points for Boss.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Kuzma. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Tips it. It's good on the putback. 10 points for him.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
King, the pass to Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Wright. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Kuzma. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
King against Gafford. Barnes passes to King. Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Wright. Gafford against Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Kuzma outside. Outside Beal. The tray. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound in this one. Raptors moving the ball around. The pass to King. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And there's the call on Boss. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Kispert. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got 17 now.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. King, the pass to Barnes. Back to King. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. King, that's good. King's got 10 points here in the second half.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
To halt the run, no good. Good D by Anunoby.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And so it's Washington with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Three-pointer right. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Shot clock at 6. King. And here is Kispert. 8 points for him. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Boucher. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's King. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Porzingis against King. That one drops for him. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. To the paint. Now here's Wright. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. He gets that one.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Now King. Now Anunoby. He's got 18. King's shot is off. And there's the call on Boss. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Achua is out there with King. And it's Baldwin in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
At 7-3, Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Goodwin. Outside, Davis. Kicks to Goodwin. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Baldwin following the score by Taj Gibson. Kick out to King. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Achua. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Good, nice job down low. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. And he just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Passes it to Porzingis. Basket good. And now it's 27 points for Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Goodwin after the Raptors pick up 2. Pop pass to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Throughout his career, Taj Gibson has proven to be a valuable role player. Pretty good on both ends of the floor. Can do a little bit of everything.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Here is Davis after the made shot from King. And he overshot that one, missing. There's the pass to Baldwin. King with it. He's guarded by Davis. King, the pass to Achiuwa. The shot comes out, and Washington the other way now. Bounce pass, Davis. Here's Goodwin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Goodwin's got his first points of the game.
And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The free throw drops for Flynn.
Malachi Flynn taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Flynn. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Goodwin. Outside, Davis. Pass to Goodwin. 5 to shoot. Over Flynn. No good off the back of the rim. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. King, the pass to Achiuwa. The dunk by Achiuwa.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for Washington. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
Hambog, lagi may nag-aamok. Kahit na walang ko inalok, may sumasagot.